a feeling.
Till my heart is fulfilled.
You know what this song reminds me of? First of all, tell me, when you heard this song in your head, what style did you hear?
I don't know. I just.
Just, I mean, express it to me. You just try to capture in words like the style you heard, you know, in your head, or the style you hear when you hear a song like this.
High life.
Bless you. God bless you. It sounds to me like, it reminds me of Tosi Martin's Olomi. You know what I mean? So it has that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then obviously when you come to the bridge, it's very syncopated, very beautiful. So now this, to me, if anybody remembers what we were talking about yesterday, when we were talking about sort of crossing genres or creating a hybrid, bringing two genres together, this is a good example. And it is so because there's a high life undertone in the song, but it also feels like a ballad. You know what I mean? If it's your typical romantic love song. You know what I mean? It hasn't got the typical high life progression. It's got the rhythm. Okay. You know what I mean? And it's got the typical high life drive, but it's got a romantic ballad-ish progression and feel to it. So I don't know, knowingly or unwittingly, you have just sort of created a hybrid of sorts. Did you know?
No.
I appreciate your honesty. Okay, so let's try to sing that verse one more time, rather that chorus one more time, and then sing the bridge, and let's discuss the verse a bit. You know, how you want to build, or how you build a verse for a song like this. Okay, so chorus 1, 2. Go.
I wanna be a baby. With you my heart is fulfilled. I wanna be a baby. Muna nyigegebi. There are times we fall in and out of love. This case is different, I mean it's so strong. But baby, no, you and me, I'm in you. So don't let me go, 'cause you all I want. I wanna be a baby. Till my heart is fulfilled. I wanna be a baby. Munani gegebi.
Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it very much. I like it. So, how would you, as a songwriter, right? Who's probably, maybe I should ask, how did this song come to you? Oh, wow. Oh. Is this something we should know? Or is there something I shouldn't know? Oh, okay. So, I will spare you the embarrassment of giving me the fleshy details. And let us just get to. So let's say, let us create a scenario. Let us say, you know, which we all know is not the truth. This song came to you in the middle of your sleep or something, somehow. And so all you have, no, I mean, forget about, we're just creating our own scenario now. Okay. So this song comes to you, and then you put down this bridge and this chorus, which is what you have, and that's all you've got. So how would you approach writing a verse to a song like this?
actually.
Okay, so I think the first thing I want you to do, you have your words written down, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. But your words are, I want to be your baby, yes?
With you, my heart is fulfilled.
With you, my heart is fulfilled.
I want to be your baby.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay.
I want to be your baby. Then Munanyi Gebi. Munanyi Gebi, meaning that we'll both live. That's an Igbo.
You and I will both,
live.
okay. Okay, great. So this is what you're saying throughout the song,
Yes.
right? I guess a way to approach, can anyone help, can anybody help with how to approach writing a song of this sort, knowing that this is the chorus?
I think that she should sort of tell a story. I think in the verses, her verses should tell a story. But she shouldn't put all of the story in the first verse. She should, like, split it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so tell a story in what person? A first person story or a third person story? Like, how is she telling this? Who is she telling this story to?
She's saying it directly to somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I think that this is what she's trying to say. That you start with a build up. First of all, this is your subject. This is your issue of interest. You want to be his baby. Great. So obviously, it makes no sense if there is no prelude to the situation of you being his baby. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is create a scenario, create a situation, right? Which could either start with one of the following: how you felt when you first met him, or let's see, how you, yes, it could be expression. Although the thing is, because you're a woman, you don't want expression to come first. You know what I mean? You want to manage that. You want to keep your dignity and be a tease at the same time. So you don't want to start with expression. Expression sort of, for a typical love story, you know, when you start with expression, you know, it's a quick giveaway. You know what I mean? So you want to start with creating a scenario, you know, which is why a lot of regular, you know, typical love songs start with, you know, the very first time, or the very first day as I walked into the room, or now a lot of those lines are cliche. If you want to use them, fine, but you know, you could go for something a bit more original or a bit less common. You know what I mean? But start by creating a setting, creating a scene, creating a scenario, and then introduce him to the scenario. Then you can introduce expression, and you can, or then you can introduce how, you know, you feel, and then from there on, you know, move on to expression, because the chorus in itself is pretty much expression. I want to be your baby. You know what I mean? This is what I'm expressing, how I feel. I'm expressing who I want to be to you. Okay. You know what I mean? So obviously you want to start with creating a mood, creating a scene, creating, you know, think about Tony Braxton's Spanish guitar. You know, it starts in a smoky room, right? It's a small cafe, it's a smoky room. Immediately what that does is it creates, that's a scenario, it's very picturesque. You can almost see, you know, where it's starting to happen. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, that's not, there are no necessarily hard and fast rules, in the sense that you can decide not to do that. You know what I mean? You can decide to just make the song all about how you feel. Okay. And not necessarily, but for the purpose of this particular exercise, you know, we might want to start by maybe creating a setting, or creating a scenario, and then taking it from there to how we've come about you wanting to be his baby. Okay, so create a situation for me where you meet this person. How do you want to be someone's baby? Project Baby!
what a feeling.